Okay, so while people are coming in, I will do my skincare, but this is more of an autumn glow, so I'm not going to focus on an eyeshadow palette. It's going to, the whole makeup is going to be more of an autumn glowy look. So we're going to go away from the kind of matte into the dewy. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. This is their Power Grip. Hi Kaya, how are you? I'm just on. How are you doing? I'm doing a dewy look today, all autumn makeup. I'll be going in with the Fenty Beauty from Rihanna. Makeup by Mario as well. Okay, okay, Kaya. Just to kind of give it a bit of a glow. So this is like, usually I come on lives and I focus on an eyeshadow palette. Today we're going to focus on an autumn look, but we're going to make the whole look kind of glowy and dewy, because autumn can be a time for glowy and dewy too. It's just about putting it together the right way. So when starting with that, I'm going to be using my cleansing wipes and water. This is the micellar from Garnier. This is really, really good. We're going to be using that. I'm just back from the New Forest. I've got a video that I will put up. I'm going to try and get all that done today. Bit of a manic afternoon. Washing machine broke again. Oh my goodness, guys. Seriously. Oh. Okay. The eyeshadow palette I'll show you is quite a small little compact palette. It's the Peach palette from Beauty Glazed, and it's really nice for autumn. And these are the colours. I'm not going to go near any shimmers or anything like that. It's going to be like a matte eyeshadow look, but the makeup itself will be dewy. So we'll do it that way. So it looks like I will only be using the mattes this time. It's a nice little kind of palette. This is what it's called. It's the Beauty Glazed Peach palette. We're going to be going in with the Wet n Wild's Alice in Wonderland. And this is the Talk to the Flowers blush and the Alice in Wonderland Tea Anyone bronzer. So there's going to be a lot of kind of glowiness to the look today. So we're going to start out with a moisturizer. I'm going to use the Nivea Day Cream. Hi, Sadra Sapcha. Thank you for joining. Actually, what I'll do is I'll use my Soleil. This is the SPF 30. And it's the it's the sensitive face lotion basically for sensitive skin. High sun protection factor is 30. That would be the minimum, I would say, guys. But yeah, the New Forest was really, really good. We really enjoyed it. Maruf, hello. Ian, hello. I've probably put a little bit much out there, guys, but we'll use it down the neck. So this is just an SPF 30 before we go in with any primers or anything, just so that the skin has protection from the sun or any weathers. I would always say pop on your sun protection. But let me know, Kaya, how your Halloween party went. I know it's been a while. Okay. And guys, don't forget that the 24 days of Christmas, I'm just going to use some of this here, Revolution subscribers giveaway basically is the 24 days of Christmas Makeup Revolution calendar. Go check out the video in my posts how to enter, but it's a 24 products you get in a calendar style. Go and look at the video on how to enter. It's a subscribers giveaway just to say thank you. And I'm doing it in November so that you have time to use it in December. So I've already gotten a lot of entries. SPF 80. Yeah, you can use SPF 80 as well. Megan, you're good. Thank you. Silver Star. Hello. Teresa, hello. Proton, SPF 80. Yeah. Okay. So, of course, we're going to go in with a heavier makeup today, but it's not going to look too heavy. This is the Fenty Beauty from Rihanna. And then we're going to go in, first of all, with the primer, which is going to be the e.l.f. Putty Primer. And that's really thick. It's really good for kind of autumn, winter weather. But yes, definitely take a look at that Revolution giveaway. It's for subscribers just to say thank you. And I do show you in the video everything that you get in it. So do take a look if you're interested in that kind of thing. Right, let's go in with the e.l.f. Putty Primer. Silver Star. Hi. I love cheese. Hi. This is it, guys. I'm doing really well with it. This is the e.l.f. Putty Primer. I like it in the kind of autumn and the winter time, because it's just a really good grip. It has a really good grip to it. I know I'm nearly finished it now. I'm going to pop it around the different areas here, and we're just going to use it as a moisturizer. But if you're saying where do I put it where you lose your makeup. You lose your makeup first, and then that way, like for some people it's the T-zone that they lose their makeup. Other people it can be like on the cheeks. So just put it specifically in areas where you tend to lose your makeup throughout the day. Okay, so we're going to go in with that Fenty Beauty, and this is a number. All of her foundations are kind of numbered. This is 175. So we're going to do that now. Okay, it's a pump as well, so it's really, really good. We're just going to pop this on, and that's what it looks like. Just warm it up on the hand. It was the best skin match to me, guys, when I looked online. I got this on Sephora. So we're just going to pop this around here like that, and you'll see it's a really, really good skin match. I know it probably doesn't look it right now on camera because of the lighting, but it is actually quite a good skin match. So how has everybody been? I'm just back from the New Forest. It was really, I've got a video on it, so I will pop it up in a longer form content video. Now I know it looks like I'm putting on a lot, but it's little dots, so I know it looks a lot, but actually when I go in with the brush, it's going to go into the skin quite easily. This is just the Real Techniques foundation brush, and we're just going to blend that into the skin. And you can see on the other side, it hasn't actually changed the color. It's just kind of color corrected, maybe the redness. So that's what we want. Okay, I'll catch up with the comments after this is in. But yes, that Revolution calendar, guys, is amazing. It's got so many products. So definitely take a look at the video. Look at my channel if you haven't before. My name is Kira. Outside of YouTube, I'm a support worker for people with autism and Down syndrome. And then here I do makeup tutorials. But outside of YouTube, I work with autistic young adults and Down syndrome young adults as well. So that's what you can see. There's a very good color match too. Make sure you get your color right, and I'll just catch up with the comments. Gosh, hang on. Tech support, grow your eyebrows. Okay. Hi Ramas. Tech support isn't making much sense. Ramas like Don. Ramas like Don. Okay, I think we've got a lot of spam. Yeah, I am Irish. I'm from Dublin. Okay. My family all live in Wexford now, but I'm from Dublin in Ireland. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is try the concealer now. I think just when I was out in the weather, the New Forest was really kind of obviously this weekend in the UK has been pretty crazy with the rain and everything. So my skin is definitely feeling it today. Is Jack Lantern really Irish? I'm not sure. I don't follow anything like that, so I don't know. I'm not the best person to ask. So this is just the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and we're just going to pop it just in the areas where I need it. Okay. Ching Ching. Hi, Irish girl. Okay. Hi, Kaya. A little bit of a different people in tonight. Hope your day went well today in school. Yes, I do speak Irish, Darth Clorix. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's not the same, is it? But everyone's welcome here. It's just I have to be careful about. It's just one of those things, I guess, when you go live, you just don't know who's going to come on, but that's absolutely fine. Okay, so all I've done is blend that in with my fingers. We're now going to go in with the same brush we used for the foundation, and we're just going to pop this under here. And okay, thank you for the hearts. And you can see it's just kind of lifted up the areas that I needed kind of in terms of the redness and things like that. I'm wondering if I should just tie up my hair. It might be a bit easier. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm just tying my hair up. If it will let me, it's, I did show it, didn't just leave it like that. Ching Ching, I hope yours too. Okay. My granny fell off her motorbike yesterday. Okay. Right, guys. Okay, let's get this done. We are now going into. Okay, that's a bit better. Okay, so we're going to pop this back. So what I've used so far is the Fenty Beauty foundation in 175. The primer has been the e.l.f. Putty Primer. And now we are using, we've just finished using the e.l.f. Hi Kate, how are you? The e.l.f. Camo Hydrating Concealer, which is really good. Okay. Yeah, Ching Ching, just leave the stream or else I'll remove you. Okay? Leave the stream. Actually, I'll do one more than that. Sorry, guys. Yeah, sorry. There's a few people that just needed to go. I'm sorry, guys. I'm very happy for people to be here. Really am. But, you know, some people can just get, you know, they go too far and you just have to kind of let that go. Okay, so we can okay. Thank you, Kate. I wasn't at the beginning, but I'm starting to look somewhat normal now. Okay, so we've finished kind of the base foundation and everything. We're going to go in with, before we go in with any powder, I wanted to show you guys this. If you're a long-time viewer of mine, you'll know I've been using it for a while. It's the Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer, and this is in light, but you can get them in, obviously, medium to dark. Makeup by Mario was, I think, Kim Kardashian's original, her first makeup artist, I think, and that's how he got known. And this is the light one. This is what it looks like. So basically, I like it. I use it as like a pre-bronzer. So we're just gonna pop it up here, here. And 6 Buzz. My is going to try again tomorrow. Okay. You're from Dubai, Cashew. Oh, that's amazing. And all I do, I don't use a lot, guys. And then all I do is I use the same brush from Real Techniques and just rub it into the skin, and it's like a pre-bronzer. It just gives a bit of a glow. So I know I've been saying, you know, the last couple of lives that I was going for like a matte look, but I think you can still do dewy in autumn, a dewy look, if you do it the right way and just use the right makeup products. That's why I called this live a kind of an autumn makeup, not specific to an eyeshadow palette. Okay, so I'm just going to make some room here, guys, because gosh, you need to get a new desk. Hello, dear mum. Where are you from? I'm from Dublin in Ireland. Okay. Right, so this is the next thing we're going to go is just set what we did before we go with bronzers or anything like that. And this is the Collections Mattifying Powder. And this is enriched with vitamin E, but it does have an SPF 20 as well, so that's quite good. We're going to use that. Now it looks really white, but actually when it goes on, it's transparent. And so it's not going to take away any color that I've put on my skin, anything like that. Thank you, Kate. It's been an unusual, I had to get a few people out because it was an unusual, some of them were being a little bit, I don't know, I think it's the way things are going. Talking about where I'm from, basically. Okay. Right, okay. No matter if my hair is straight or curly, there's always ones that fall down by the side. Okay, so I've just said that I didn't take very long, guys. This is an SPF 20, so then you're getting extra protection as well if you're out in the elements as well, so that's great. What I'm going to then do is quickly go in with this Revolution, and it's the Super Matte Fix Revolution setting powder, and this is in pink. You can get it in banana and banana light as well. That's great. I am a research scholar of history. Subject, can you talk a few words in Hindi? I don't speak Hindi. I don't know how to speak Hindi. Okay, so we're just going to pop a little bit of that down here. Okay, and then you can use this little thing here that it doesn't come with it anymore, but you can get them on Shein. You can get them anywhere, these little triangle puffs, and they're perfect for just getting under the eyes there. That's what we're going to do. And you can see it just kind of gives it a bit of a more set look than on the other side. But it was crazy. The Christmas ads are already on the TV now. I could see that today when I had the news on. In between the break, the Christmas ads were on, which is just crazy. And when I was in Oxford, all the Christmas lights had been turned on already. So yeah, it's all the Christmas craziness and mayhem has already started. Okay, so all that does, guys, it just sets all the kind of foundation you've done and keeps it in place. Okay, so that's that. No, I don't share WhatsApp number, I'm afraid. I don't share my details. Okay. Okay. Let's just pop this somewhere. It's a Karim. I found your channel again. It's skincare time. Oh. Have you been on a live before? One of my lives before? It's skincare time. Oh. 1 second, guys. Sorry. Okay. Right, so we've kind of got the base down, guys. We've done our foundation. We've put on that primer, which is the e.l.f. Putty Primer, and it's a really thick primer. So what it's going to do is keep that makeup on, particularly in the autumn, winter. The weather is so much more kind of harsh. Then we put on the Fenty Beauty, and that's the 175. It's her medium, light to medium foundation. And then I went in with the e.l.f. concealer, the Camo Hydrating Concealer, and then goodbye, dear. And then went in with the Transforming Skin Enhancer by Makeup by Mario. Okay, so now what we're going to do is start to use kind of the bronzing drops and things like that, which I'm just going to find here. But what I want to show you is, if you haven't gotten them, I've been told these are not available anymore, and it's such a shame. Definitely check on Amazon, guys. This is the Alice in Wonderland set. It's the Tea Anyone bronzer and the Talk to the Flowers blush. They both have huge highlighters. Like, look how big that is. They both have a single line down, and they're both highlighters. So I'll show you what the bronzer looks like first. It's really good. Now, I've been told they're not, I'm sure they still make them, but they're not available on Amazon anymore. This is, I know, obviously it's been used, guys. So you've got like your medium toned highlighter, I would say light, and then your dark, but you've got two highlights in there. And so then you get the next one, which is Talk to the Flowers, which is the blush version. I'll show you. You get one highlighter here. You can look at that, guys. Isn't that amazing? So they're really, really good. Now, I've been told, I've had a few people say when they saw a video of me doing, I think, a longer form content video, that they couldn't find them anymore. So why don't I just show you on screen? You can see the bronzer in one hand and the blush in the other. Now, I know they've been a bit used. Sorry about that. But look at that blush, guys. Look how strong that is. Look at that. But yeah, we will be using these today because we're going to go for like a dewy autumn look, because you can do dewy in autumn. It's just how to do the makeup the right way. Kyla, you aren't pretty. Sorry, I mean, you are pretty. That's okay. Bibity, hi. Okay. So what we're going to do is let's have a look at the bronzer tea, everyone. Thank you, Carla girl. And this is what it looks like. So what you could do is you could basically use one, or you get the brush and swirl the brush, and that's what I'm going to do because we're going for dewy and autumn. We want to kind of change the look around a bit. So what I'm going to do is use the Real Techniques contour brush. I'm going to actually swirl the whole thing around, and then we're going to start to bring that back. And can you see? You get that nice bronzed, a little bit of a glisten, and that glisten is from the kind of shimmer that I've swirled it around in. Now, if I was to go in with that dark one, guys, that's more of a contour. But if you swirl the brush around completely, you get this nice kind of tanned effect, which is nice to still kind of have a tanned look in autumn and winter, because you feel a bit healthier. I don't know about you, but when I've got a bit more color in my face, I feel a bit more confident. I feel a bit more healthy. Thank you, Kyla. And you see, it doesn't make a huge difference, but it just kind of sets the face a little bit differently. It makes it look a bit healthier. Okay. And then you can put a little bit on the nose if you want to. And now we're going to go in. Now, this is the highlighter. If you wanted to put that highlighter somewhere, like, say, here. Look how, or you could do it here on your lips. There's a lot, you could do it up along here. There's lots of things you could do with this, guys. Now, I'm hoping it's still available. I really hope it's still available, guys. Let's just calm down that bronzer on the nose because it's kind of looking a bit chaotic. Okay. But yes, this is a really good one, guys. So it is the Disney's Alice in Wonderland Wet and Wild Tea Anyone. So it's the Wet and Wild's Tea Anyone collection. So if you're looking for it, the product brand is Wet and Wild. So we're going to go in with the blush now, which is called Talk to the Flowers, because we are just kind of focusing on all the makeup today. I usually come on a live and I do a specific eyeshadow look, but we're going to go for autumn kind of glowy look today. So it's going to be everything we're talking about. So this is the Wet n Wild Talk to the Flowers blush palette. So I'm going to show you what that looks like here. And again, you can see, guys, we have another highlight. This is super pigmented highlight. Maybe if I show you in a different, it's not coming out in the light. Let me just check here. There. Maybe if I swatch it, it will. But look at that. It's quite pigmented. I'm just going to check. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we're going to swirl around again with our blush brush, and we're going to bring that kind of up the cheeks. Okay, and we're just going to bring that up here a little bit. Bring it in. You can see there's a highlight effect as well. See, that's because we've put it in there too. You can see as you turn, you get that highlight effect. So we're going to do the same. And we're just going to bring this in here like that. So you can see if you lift it up a bit, it makes your face a little bit higher. And then you can see if I go this side, it's showing you the highlighted side. So you can see, and again, guys, if you're thinking to yourself, I've put too much on, or this is a strong color for me, just go in with a different brush, like say a blender brush, and just kind of calm it down, bring it up the face and calm it down a bit. And that's what you get. You get that nice little glow, not looking too matte or dry, a little bit of shimmer. And that's what we're, if you want that autumn kind of shimmery look, that's what you have there. Let me catch up, guys. Sorry. Prime Rails, is this drink for gents who drink beer and have chest hair? Not really, no. Prime Rails inclusive, right? Yes. Okay, so okay. Now what I want to do, guys, is because my brows are being tinted by Eyelure at the minute, I'm not going to hi Soam. I'm not going to kind of go in too heavy with anything. I'm going to go straight in with this palette, and this is called it's the Peach palette from Beauty Glazed, and it's really nice. We're not going to go in with any kind of heavy shimmers, but this is what you get. Really nice autumn palette, guys, as well. So we're going to start on the crease, which is just between here and here. We're just going to use a crease brush for that, and I'm going to use this one here. There's no names. You get 9 colors. It's available on Amazon. It's from the company Beauty Glazed, which are a really good company for so we're going to go in here, and I'm going to take a drink of water, guys. Okay, and we're just going to lift this above here really light, go in really light with that, guys. You can see you get that kind of color across the top and the bottom, but it's not too heavy, if you see there. And you can even use what's on the rest of the brush because it's such a strong color for the other side. Okay, and now I obviously only went in once, so I probably will have to go in the other side, the next with this one, but we're just going to do that. So basically I'm cutting the crease. I'm not going to go in the lid with this color, but I'm not going to, it's just dividing the top and the bottom. So you can see that there. Hi Tassos. How are you? Oh my goodness. It's don't worry about monopolizing. Honestly, it's good to have some regulars in here too, as well as I always enjoy meeting new people, but I'll never be afraid to say anything. I hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying your time, kind of your free time. Kaya's here as well, which is good. You can tell you don't need makeup. I understand you do for the normies, right? Lol. No, I do need makeup, and normies, I don't think that's a very nice thing to say. You know, what do you mean for the normies? What does that, what are you trying to say about people? I think we just need to be kind in this world. There's no need to be mean or anyway to anybody. Hi buddy. So that's just on the top, guys. I'm going to take water. How have you been, Tassos? Kaya, I don't understand. Someone said, I know you don't need makeup, but I know you're just doing it for the normies. And I think he meant, you know, for other people that are, I don't know what that means. I know, neither do I. I guess I was trying to figure out what normies meant, Kaya. I think I would never think this, but I think he means people that need makeup. He feels need makeup. I always say, as you know, nobody ever needs makeup, but I think that's what he was saying, which isn't very, that's why I was saying it's not very kind to be that way. Okay. Where are you from, ma'am? I'm from Dublin in Ireland. Okay. Yeah, Tassos, that's yeah, that's true. Oh gosh, guys, it's nice to have you guys in today. It's been a bit of a crazy week. I've been in the New Forest. I came back yesterday, which I'll put a pictures up. It's just like this vast, obviously as it says, forest in Lyndhurst, I think. Lyndhurst. And it's really nice. I went there for a day or two, so I'll pop up the videos that I did there. But yeah, so we're going to now go in the inner corners with more of a brighter color, and I'm going to use my finger for that one. This one here. Okay. We're going to go in. Again, these aren't named, so as I'm showing you as I'm going in, there's no names on the back. But they are a really good brand, guys, if you're looking for eyeshadows, colors that will stay on. And my washing machine broke again, so I am not a happy girl after coming home from 2 days away. What do you need to do? You need to do your washing, don't you? So yeah, I'm not happy. Okay. So you can see you have to kind of build it up over time, but if you do different colors, you know, it does sort of work. I'll just catch up, guys. Are you a Buddy Moles? Are you a makeup artist? No, I'm not. Tassos, did you have a good time? I'm back tomorrow. Yeah, I did. It was really good. It was a really, really good. People were so nice there. Kaya, the 712 me and some of the girls from my class are going shopping for Christmas. Amazing. Yeah, everything is already, I was saying that earlier, all the Christmas in Oxford, all the Christmas lights, everything is already up. It's crazy. It's quite, maybe it isn't that early to start doing stuff, but yeah, it's quite good. So what we're going to do in the inner corners here, as you can see, I've left a little bit of a gap both sides, is I'm going to a little bit of that kind of highlight and dab it so it has that little ice effect, if you can see as I turn. Do you know what you want for Christmas, Kaya? As you can see, I'm up. The reason I'm putting it on with my fingers because I'm trying to be really delicate about it so that you can kind of see. Kaya, is it 7/12 or 12/7? Do you mean on the 7th of December you're going shopping? Is that what you're saying? You want 24 things? Wow. Yeah, I thought that's what you meant, Kaya, but in America they say it a different way. They'll put the month before the date, whereas over here we do the date before the month. Everywhere does it differently, I guess. Okay. Now, and that's what you get, guys. You kind of get that kind of lift. It's starting to look a bit like mermaidy. It wasn't supposed to. It's kind of gone in a different direction. Okay. Let's get a brush because it's kind of looking a little bit okay, but yeah, it's just I'm just ready now, I think, to to just move into the phase of my life where everything is in chaos, you know. Okay, I'm gonna just moisturize my lips while we're doing the eyes with the Revolution lip oil. It's lip pouch hydrating lip oil. Just gonna do that. But definitely, guys, if you haven't already do subscribe to the channel. But also, I do have a subscriber giving away for the existing subscribers, just to say thank you. It's the 24 days of Christmas calendar from Revolution. Now they're vegan as well, so vegan, animal cruelty free. So you know, if you're somebody who doesn't obviously is against animal cruelty, vegan, you know, vegetarian, these are definitely friendly kind of products for that. But you get a mixture of makeup and beauty and skincare, and it's 24 products. So definitely take a look at that. Okay. So now what we're going to do is your birthday's the 30th of November. So 12 for my birthday and 12 for Christmas. Wow, yeah, that's great. That's pretty cool. Now what I'm going to do is just go on the outer corner with that medium brown down here. If you can see, it's more of a cool toned brown. And I'm going to apply it with my fingers at first, and then we're going to kind of use a brush to bring it up that way. But that's essentially the eye look done. But I didn't specifically mention an eyeshadow palette in the title today because I wanted it to show like autumn makeup. I wanted to go the steps that we did, the steps that we took, and everything I explained was like a glowy, dewy autumn makeup look, even down to the setting spray we're going to be using today, which is the e.l.f. Dewy Power Grip setting spray as well. So you do have to shake it to activate it though. Again, like I said before, I'm not going to do anything with the brows until the Eyelure color starts to fade down from it because it's still a bit strong. So yeah, we're gonna. Your teacher's birthday is today. Hi, Jason. Wow. Did you do anything for it? During class or anything? What did you give him for a gift? So I'm just going to. And then what you can do, guys, as well, is what I did the other day on a live. You can use your concealer to separate the top and the bottom here just a little bit, and it kind of gives everything more of a kind of silhouette look. Unfortunately, I don't know, said hi. Hello. So what I do is I warm this up on the back of my hand like that. Okay. The back of my hand, and that's because you can control the amount at the end. All I'm going to do very lightly Let's put it there. And if you're wondering why, it's going to kind of really define what I've done. So if I just gently tap that, it's going to really define and make the eyeshadow that I've put on really clear. And then if you feel like that's too harsh, just go in with either a sponge or a brush. I would highly recommend a sponge, and just warm that up like that. But you can see it's given me that curve. So if you look at the other two, you can see it's definitely just separated them both like that. It's giving it a bit more of a lift, if you know what I mean. Guys, it was December 2 weeks ago. How come it's almost December again? It's flying by, isn't it? It's just absolutely flying by. Kaya got them a keychain. Jason, hi. So as you can see, it's more of a clear definition, guys. You can do that. A lot of people do that. You can obviously, I forgot to put my eyeshadow primer on, and this is what I usually use, is the Profusion pigment base. And you can get it in concealer color, but this is white, and I usually do use that. But if you want to kind of really kind of accentuate what you've done with your eyeshadow, particularly if it's quite a glittery or colorful one, if you get your concealer and separate just where the color isn't going to be, it will almost lift the eye up completely like that. So any look, whether it's purple, green, blue, it'll all kind of go up. So we're going to do the same on the other side. Okay, and I'm going to use what I have already on the back of my hand. But how have you guys been otherwise? Tassos and Kaya. Rumpelstiltskin, I tried to see if he was still on YouTube, and it looks like he's not, so I'm not quite sure what happened to him, but I hope he's okay. I know he used to come on. Okay, so you can see it just gives it more of a shape, guys. Okay. Don't go outside, the moon's getting jealous. Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it, with all this glitter and shimmer, for sure. I said I wasn't going to do shimmers today, and I ended up going into the shimmer. I just think this shimmer is so beautiful, guys. This one here, it's really nice. It's just a really nice kind of and you can do it with any eyeshadow color. It works with any eyeshadow color, so yeah, it's good. The bronzer and blush today. So the blush was the Wet n Wild Talk to the Flowers from Alice in Wonderland. It's their collection. If I could open it, there it is. That's what it looks like. But look at that highlight, guys. That's what reminded me. This highlight is just so pigmented. But yes, so that's the Wet n Wild Talk to the Flowers blush set, but you do get that one highlighter down there, which is this one, guys. If you wanted a really deep red berry look for your blush, that's that there. So yeah, you do get a really good kind of selection there as well. And then if I show you the Tea Anyone, which is the same thing, it's just the bronzer, is the Alice in Wonderland from Wet n Wild bronzer palette. That's what that looks like. Here. So this one actually comes off more, it looks like on screen, more of a shimmer. But this is the actual highlight here. I'll show you here. This is the Tea Anyone from Alice in Wonderland's from Wet n Wild, and this is the bronzer here. So I've used that bronzer today, and I swirled the whole Tassos. It's been like that since the beginning. This is probably why I'm so fast. I've gotten through it so quick. I know. It's been like that from the beginning. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. Seriously, the people I had to get out today, it was just unbelievable. That's why I keep reiterating, yes, you're welcome here. Everyone is, but yeah, it's definitely been like that since the beginning. Okay. Hi Oliver. Garth, even Google's shocked. Where did you find this beauty? Okay. I just chatted with a girl just 5 minutes. Okay, a second. Wait a second, guys. Okay. Okay. Just going to take some water. Everyone's welcome here, guys, but sometimes, do appreciate that it is a channel where you can absolutely you know, be here. But I think I've gotten so many people out. It's probably going to show on my on how many people watched, because I really did get a lot of unusual people tonight. But okay, so now we're going to curl the lashes if I can find the curler. So yes, I have to wait for the washing machine to get fixed. That's going to be fun. Yeah, I'm starting to find lives, Tassos, is kind of hit and miss, I think. And then obviously it makes other people feel awkward, not just me, the people that would be on lives, you know, as well. So it just it's, you just don't know, you know. If I could come on any earlier, I would, because I think that probably has a lot to do with it. It's the time as well. But yeah. Okay, so this is the e.l.f. lash curler, but I definitely felt like I needed that holiday. I really did, even though it's only 2 days. Where I was, they did like massages, and I got like, I've never had a full body massage in my life, and I had one, and yeah, it was crazy. I've never had one in my life. My mum had one. I've had friends that have had one. I've just never been that. But at the end, it was actually okay. At the end, it was okay. Yeah, definitely knew what I was missing all these years. Oh my god, yeah. So, but especially when you've got like, she asked me, did I have back problems? I don't really have back problems, but I just said sometimes, because of what I have to carry in work, and I went through my job and everything. It was amazing what you do with my back. I don't know, but yeah, it was good. It's never hit or miss just because of a bunch of crazies. Yeah, that's what I kind of mean. Yeah, you just don't know who is going to be. That's kind of what I mean. Like, you don't know who's going to be there, type of hit or miss situation. But yeah, the people are generally usually absolutely lovely. You know, they really are. I'm just getting a mirror, guys. But yeah. Okay, I may have put it away from when I was on holiday. Okay, I think I did. Okay, it's okay. Okay, I thought I had a mirror here, a little mini mirror. Just a second. But yeah, I hope you're well, Tassos. You must be having a lot of rest now. I don't. Well, I do have a mirror in the distance. Okay, I've got a mirror in the distance. I'm going to be looking forward, guys, just in case you are wondering what I'm doing. I can't find the mirror. Basically, let me catch up. Tassos, maybe in the future I could show you how I look like if you're curious. Yeah, of course, Tassos. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. For sure. Polo 2S Benita. Darth Clorix, have you tried bullying people? It's fun. No, it's not fun. It's not fun. I don't do that. Absolutely not. It's not fun. Okay. I think given the fact that I'm so far away from my mirror, we're just going to go ahead and do the mascara and not the lash curler, because you do need to be really, when you use a lash curler, you need a mirror that's quite close, and I don't have that right now. So I'm going to show you this mascara. This is the Rimmel Day to Night. Still in its packaging. It's so you get the lift and the volume. So we'll do that. Prime Riz, did I miss anything? I don't know if you've, sorry, Prime Riz, I don't know how long you were gone. Are you from the United Kingdom? No, I'm from Ireland originally, but I do live in the United Kingdom, and I think it's starting to show in my accent. I do think that, and I don't like that. I don't know, it's an offense, but when you're from Ireland, you want to keep your accent. I do start to feel, yeah, I can hear it in my voice. It's because I've been here, you know, and I'm around them so much. But when I come home, when I go to Ireland and I'm with my family for 2 weeks, my accent just goes back to how it was my whole life. It's really strange, but I'm definitely finding that I'm getting this little twang, or I don't know what they call it. Yeah, I can definitely see why people would be confused. Okay, so this is the lengthening and this is the voluming. So you want to lengthen the lashes. Don't let that kind of set too much. Then go in with the voluming. So, but yes, Tassos, that'll be absolutely fine. Okay, So I'm just going to look ahead, and if you see me looking out of the direction of the camera, guys, it's just because I forgot, of course I forgot my smaller mirror. So this is going to be like hit and miss right now. You realize this is a makeup channel? Yes, it is. It's a makeup channel. Okay. Hello, young lady from Southern California. Oh, I've always wanted to go to California. I've been to San Francisco before. My aunt used to live there. I've been there a few times. I loved San Francisco. Okay. When I was away, guys, I didn't even wear any makeup and I loved it. I do tend to add, I know this sounds crazy, but outside of YouTube, I don't really tend to use makeup. It's really crazy. I like the creativity of makeup and I like being able to create different looks with your eyes and stuff. But in general, I don't actually use it a lot, which is very, I know it sounds unusual because I have a channel based on makeup. But unless I'm going somewhere that I need it, I generally don't. Okay. Primrose, it looks like we're at the final stage touch-ups. Gosh, I feel like some sort of, I don't know. Okay, Tassos, it's still early. Primaries. Victor, I'm old now, but I have to tell you that I always wanted to marry an Irish girl. Oh, okay. So this is the voluming. So you have to make sure that, guys, it doesn't dry if you're looking at this wanting to know how to use it. So we've just done the lengthening. Make sure that hasn't dried before you do the volumizing, because otherwise it's not going to set right. Okay. Okay, now obviously this is taking me a little bit longer because I did forget the little mirror that usually I would use for mascara. So sorry if it looks weird. But you can see you kind of get that lift. Basically, that's what it's for. Okay. I could go on for longer, but it's just looking at somebody put mascara on, which isn't very exciting. Let me just check something in settings has come up. Sorry. Okay. Shushha. Hello, lady. Hello, Victor. Take care now and much luck to you. Thank you, Victor. You too. Okay, so we're just going to do the second eye look now, or second mascara. This is the same one as the lengthening. You can see even the tube is different, the shape is different, and there's not as much product comes out on this one than it does in the volumizing, because the volumizing has to be thicker to volumize the lashes, obviously. So I'm just going to quickly do this in the, I know it looks very strange. Okay. Okay. Love how properly all the Britishers sound. Okay. Now we're going to go in with the volumizing. Okay. This is a makeup tutorial, guys. Some people know me here and we do talk about other things, but if you're not interested, definitely don't have to stay. Okay, so you can see you could build that up if you wanted to, but obviously we could be here all night if I did that. And also I don't have the mirror that I would usually have that would be kind of right up here so I could see what I was doing. So we're going to now go in with another mascara, not another mascara, sorry, another lip oil. But I hope everyone else has had a good day. We are coming, I suppose, to the end soonish. Not right now, but soon. The only lipstick I have to hand, because it's the one thing I forgot, is the She Glam, but it's really red, so I don't know if it would suit this look. But I'm going to warm it up on the hand, and if it's too red, we'll definitely not wear it, because I think it's, yeah, it's too much. Okay. I might stick with just the lip oil. But yeah, it's a good one. It's from She Glam. It is called Stronger Than Ever. So I went to the mall yesterday to buy some jeans. In Cyprus, everyone uses their car. There's almost no pedestrians and the air quality is horrible and smells like gasoline. Shame for an island. Yeah, it is. So you don't see barely any pedestrians at all. Wow. Do you drive, Tassos, yourself? I think for me, I'm so close to everything luckily now that I do prefer to just kind of walk as well. So, but you know, for the whole place to smell that way, yeah, it must be, yeah, I can imagine. Hi Jess Boo. I'm good, thank you. Okay, the mascara I think is going to show a lot more because I can see in the mirror it's showing a lot more than it is on camera. So hopefully you'll see that in the photos afterwards. I'm good, thank you. I'm going to see 1 minute, guys. I'm just going to check something. If I just, sorry about that, guys. Just a second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to go and get something. I wanted to kind of finish the look off right. That lipstick was just, this is like a huge amount of lipsticks that I have. Probably unhealthy. Probably unhealthy amount, some people would say, but I wanted to kind of finish the look off because it's a really nice kind of eye look. I want to finish. I don't want to just use lip. So we're going to go in with the no, I don't drive in the summer. You can't be outside, so that's why they drive everywhere. I understand, but you need a car, otherwise it's difficult to do anything. I know. It is. It's getting more like that. It is. It's getting a lot more like that now everywhere, I think. Particularly, you know, if you want opportunities like job opportunities outside of your area, sometimes there's really good job opportunities, but there isn't maybe a travel or a public transport opportunity. So this is the e.l.f. Hydrating Core Lip Shine. That's what we're going to use today. Just so that it kind of marries up with what we've been doing. If I just swatch it for you alongside the other one, that's what that looks like. It's a little bit more of a pink tone. That's coming out a bit better now. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. That other one, guys, was so deep. I think it would have just cancelled out everything we did. I find that here, Tassos, when I tried to kind of, a while ago, I looked at other really good opportunities for work, and it would have been a great move for me, but there was no public transport access there and back, so there was no point. It was a shame, really, because it was a really good opportunity, but there would have been absolutely no point because I wouldn't have been able to make it there every day, basically. So if I had a car, I would have been fine. Okay. Okay. So guys, I think we're kind of coming to the end of it. Sorry that you guys, some of you came in so a little bit later. There will be a video up tonight or tomorrow. I think it's going to be on when I went to the New Forest. It was a really nice time. It definitely made me feel like I need not just 2 days away. I need a bit more away from work, more time. Um, I do have everyone else as well. It's just, I think, a really, the door just went. Sorry, guys. Never mind. Let's close that again. um, the door just randomly opened. This stuff I'm just trying to kind of. Never mind, guys. Okay, so we're going to look at this. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. Just gonna, you have to shake it to activate it. That's the thing. Just be aware of that, guys, because you'll see it separates for, and there's, it separates for a reason. But this will stay on, make your makeup, it'll help your makeup stay on for at least, I'd say, 8 hours. So it's very good. Thunderbolt. Hi, Kira. Hello. Tassos, not randomly. No, not randomly. Not randomly. No, it's been that's why it was nice to kind of get away for at least 2 days. I'm just going to spray it, guys. You can see it's like a mist. But this keeps your makeup on. It gives you that dewy look, as you can see. Doesn't make it look oily, but it definitely helps kind of throughout the day as well with moisturizing, because it's not going to dry your skin either. Yeah, it's been more Tassos, not visual. It's just been sounds, things happening, you know, like that. But yeah, what can you do with these things? You know, what can you do? I don't know. There's nothing you can really do, I feel. I'm just going to wipe all of this off before I go, guys. But this is the look. You've kind of got the dewy spring. You've got that dewy kind of look. We've used those two. I think what really helped with the kind of dewy autumn look was the fact that both the Wet n Wild blushes and bronzers had that highlight effect in there. If they didn't have that highlight effect, I don't think we would have gotten that kind of sheen that we're seeing now. So I'll just show you one more time. This is the Wet n Wild Alice in Wonderland Tea Anyone, and this is the bronzer that you get, guys. So obviously I think the big thing with these is that the reason you get that little bit of a sheen look is that because you do have in the middle those two shimmers, and if you put your brush around like I did, we put that brush around and we made sure we got all into the bronzing areas, it does give off a little bit of color and kind of sheen. And this is, I'll just show you that there. That's really, really nice. And then the blush has the same effect. So if I show you the blush, again, Wet n Wild, and it's Talk to the Flowers. I'll just show you. And this again has a, right down the middle, you can see there, a really, really strong pigmented highlighter. So that's what we used today. And I swirled the brush in both. And that was the look we got for, I'll just catch up. So do you use FaceTime and Skype with your mom? Yes, I do. Or I FaceTime her every day. Yeah. Every day. And we message every day. She's coming over for Christmas, which is going to be nice. Okay. And then the eyeshadow palette we use today is, are you going to your dad soon, Tassos, did you say? The eyeshadow palette we looked at today was the Beauty Glazed Peach palette, which is really widely available on Amazon and Beauty Glazed website. All right, guys, close that again. The Beauty Glazed website. And this is the highlight you'll see in here today. And then we used these two. This kind of pinkish one was right in the center there, and then we used the more kind of deep toned one here on the upper corner here as well. Then we went in right into the outer corners with the medium toned brown, and that's kind of how we got that look today. You could certainly go with a really deep kind of gold here, but I think I wanted the autumn look to look dewy but adaptable to everybody, so I didn't want to go in with a big gold shimmer. But yes, also finding out how you are, Tassos. I mean, you were in the middle of a major life event, weren't you? You're about to move to family. So how's that going for you? I'm just going to rub all this off now, guys. If that door opens one more time, I don't know. Oh, guys, it gets frustrating. Okay. Just taking all this off. But that was the other lipstick that we used today, is the Hydrating Core Lip Shine from e.l.f. there. And it's nice little packaging. It's clear packaging too, so you can see what the color is like. And this is in, if I show you, I say that now and I'm not trying to, it just says lovely, just lovely. If I go to Athens, unfortunately, I'll have to go to a hostel. I plan on visiting, but have. I'm planning on visiting, but I have a job lined up and leave afterwards. That's in theory. Okay, I'm not thrilled to go back to this dirty ass city. Yeah, no, I can imagine you wouldn't mind leaving. Do you mean you're not gonna miss Cyprus? Is that what you mean? Um, could you share? Is there like a instead of a hostel, could you once you confirmed your job, can you room share with someone? House share, sorry, room share, house share instead of a hostel maybe, or is that on the cards? I found it really difficult when I was in Ireland trying to get a job before I could get a place here. It's so difficult because you have to get an interview from another country, confirm at least an interview, then explain to them you're moving. And like, yeah, it's just it's quite a difficult thing to do. Once you've done it, that's fine, but it's hard from another country trying to apply to a job in another country, then trying to get a place to stay. It's all I know how you're feeling. No, I'm not looking forward to going to Athens. I ran from it. They're like, oh, I see. Okay. You said you were thinking of other options, UK and things like that. Would your is it because you've got maybe family in Athens is why? You got so many kids here tonight, guys. Honestly. Oh dear. I've done this before, so it's not entirely impossible. No, I've done it too. It's just I know it can be a lot to do at once because you have to kind of figure the timings, you know. So work and living situation has to kind of marry up quite quickly. So I know it, but it's not impossible. Absolutely not. I really do hope, you know. So is that like an interview you have lined up, or is it that you've applied for a job? I'm just popping things away here, guys. I might just go in another time with this. This is the Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray, shockingly fine mist, major makeup. So what I will say is don't go too heavy, because the first time I bought this, I was like, why am I feeling like as heavy as I would with another setting spray? But actually, obviously, it's a mist, I would say, guys. It's not a spray, it's a mist. So don't overdo it, otherwise you're going to waste the product. So if I'll show you. One, it doesn't feel very like anything. You hardly feel a thing when it goes on. So now it's definitely one to just remember so you don't waste the product and overdo it, basically. But yes, that's the e.l.f. and it's 2.7 fluid ounces, 80 mils. I got mine for £10 and I've had it a long time. I've had it for maybe 7 or 8 months now. It's gone down, I think, in Superdrug as well, so that's quite good. Needless to say, at this point in my life, you're the only one who gets me. Oh, Tassos. But I will be looking for the UK or Ireland. I wouldn't go to Ireland. I don't know if you... It's very expensive. I know the UK is expensive, but it's very, very expensive there to live. That's just from my friends who feedback to me who are still there. But you know, definitely, if I could do it all again, I probably would have tried to settle down maybe in Ireland and not move. You know, but everyone has kind of things they wish they could change. But not to say that Ireland wouldn't be beautiful. I'm from Ireland, but it's very, very expensive to live there now. Like an apartment is like two and a half thousand to 3,000 a month, and that's just the rent. So it depends as well, I guess, where, like, that would be Dublin. So it depends where you're going. I guess now I'm not so much in the know, but every time I kind of ask my friends or anything like that, or how they're, or we're just updating each other, like it's very expensive. But I guess a lot of places are getting expensive to live. But do you have any idea of a company that could provide visa in the care section in England? I don't know about visas. something you could research, definitely, if there's a visa. Yeah, I know what you mean, like a working visa to stay. You need to be sponsored, don't you? A company needs to sponsor you. Um, I don't know of any at the minute, but I suppose you could Google it and find out. It'd be interesting because you've got that background in care, don't you, as well? The next video will be tomorrow, so that'll be up tomorrow. Part of it will be the new forest when I went in. But definitely, research that, Tassos, because there's probably a lot of people. There's a lot of go where you feel you're going to fit in, because there's a lot of in politics right now with people, being from, that's me speaking as well from experience. If you're not from this country, there's a lot of kind of stuff like that going on right now. So just be mindful. I would hope it would work out. But the companies themselves definitely research that, because I'm sure that they would probably advertise it themselves so that they can get employees as well. So yeah, for sure. But this, guys, is the end. Do follow me on social media, Tassos, if you ever want to talk outside of here. I'm on social media. I'm on Instagram. All of my social media, guys, is on my platform on YouTube. Do you always, if you ever want to follow me on Instagram, I'm there as well. Okay, so guys, I think this is the end. I went through all the products. Definitely take a look at Replay if you're just looking now. And you'll get to see the kind of whole makeup look. Oh, you're not on Instagram. Okay. I've got friends that just created accounts and they don't actually have any kind of activity on their profile. I've got people that that follow me that haven't even published anything on Instagram, but they follow people. So you could just create an account if you wanted to. But that's where I am mostly, is on Instagram outside of here. I'm sort of on TikTok. I'm not I have an account, but I'm not hugely. I think that's very much, teens. I'm not, I do put stuff up there that's linked to any kind of makeup tutorials I do, but primarily it's Instagram, really, because there's just a lot more options. It's somewhere I've been longer. I kind of trust it more. You'll find on TikTok that it's a lot of selling. People want to sell you things. So that's just something to think about. I don't think there's a messaging option on YouTube. There used to be when I first started years ago, and then they stopped it. But yes, do think about it. You can create your own profile. You don't have to necessarily publish anything, but that way you can kind of see everybody on Instagram, and then you'll be able to click my link and see my profile. Okay, guys, I hope you all enjoyed, and do let me know if you do watch on the replay. Just hashtag replay. If you are subscribed to my channel, don't forget as well that you can enter the 24 Days of Christmas Revolution Makeup giveaway. It's the calendar. Do have a look at that video as well. It's in my post section. Okay, guys, well, take care. I'll next be on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. I do hope that you're all well, and you all stay safe. And I'll see you very soon, Tassos. I'm on Instagram. Obviously, you're thinking about that. And in the meantime, guys, take care. And I will be on next. I'll be on Wednesday, and I will pop up some photos in the post section of this look. Thank you for joining me today, guys, and I'll see you very soon.